Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I have some very good news for you. Someone told me that on Reddit, he saw on Reddit, we are about to get some good BR changes in our next major patch. 11 OBR will be opened, and that means one thing only: BR decompression. Yes, correct me if I'm wrong. For those, I'm just saying, for those who haven't seen it, it's something like a leak. And I hope things are gonna change, because I love top tier jets. I used to play back then when we had the Hunter, the MiG-17, the F2, the MiG-15Bs. I used to play top tier jets 24/7 almost. Now, well, I play a couple of matches per day. And why? For one good reason. It's nothing but a deathmatch. Just sweeping, and you may get a couple of kills because of your 2 missiles. Maybe a couple of headings, but sorry. It's most of the time you're going to die because your team they drop like flies in the first 3 minutes of the match. Honestly, I don't know what to say about people nowadays, especially in top tier. What someone expects is, when you go, the higher you go, the more experienced players are. It doesn't work the same way in War Thunder, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. That's the same thing about tanks as well. People don't have the same experience they used to when, 3 years ago. Now, nobody actually. I don't see anyone that takes his time to grind. Maybe they don't have time, but this game, it takes time. It needs time, so you can practice, so you can learn things. But this is not the case. My case is, my beloved top tier battles have been destroyed. Not completely. They're not entirely bad, but you don't call them fine. You know. It's a clusterfuck. It's sort of a clusterfuck, not because of the players, not because of the number of players inside of every match, but also because of the maps. The maps are small, also because the countries are distributed very, very badly. You can't have everything against America or Japan, or everything against one country only. Well, to my mind, it comes to mind that Gaijin has done it for only one reason, and it's obvious: the matchmaker, to reduce the queue times. But I'm willing to sacrifice a couple of minutes of my life in order to get a good match, in order to increase the possibility of having fun in a match by 50%. Although I don't think everyone in the community shares the same appreciation or the same idea as I do, but it's good to tell your opinion every once in a while. And by the way, sorry if my voice is weird. I have some weird. I just woke up. That's it. So I decided to play props, and just to see it, I don't know, fly something different for once. And what I got is the same thing. The same matchmaker, the same teams. I mean, I'm not joking here. Most of it can just happen to me. 90% of the matches I play, they just end up in me alone against everyone. Call me passive, although I'm not a passive player. I'm just trying to stay alive as much as I can in order to have kills, in order to help my team. I'm just sort of following, call it my rules, but there are some certain type of rules you need to follow in realistic battles. People don't follow them. They don't like to follow them. They just sweep into battle. They go straight into the battlefield, and that's wrong. That's completely wrong. If you keep doing it, those who just entered War Thunder, I'm just gonna talk about the newbies. I'm talking about, because I was a newbie. Every single one of us was a newbie back then. But I'm talking about those who have unlocked a couple of top tier props, top tier planes in a couple of countries, and know how the drill goes. I'm not talking about that. This is pure stupidity. Look at that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, so God, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so teams. I've been asking for help. I've been doing literally everything. I tried to rush. I tried to climb. I sacrificed myself a shit ton of times in order to help my team. None of this worked. Like literally, the only thing that it comes to mind that the only thing you can do in order to win a match is squad up, take 3 other good pilots with you if you want to win a match. Because the only thing I'm asking, honestly, the only thing I'm asking is for one guy to stay alive alongside me. Personally, that's all I need. So you can bait for each other, so you can cover each other's ass. This is all you need in a realistic battles. In every match, doesn't matter what match it is, from 1.0 to 10.7, this is all you need. One guy to help your ass, so you can help him as well. Anyway, that's all about teams, because I'm not ranting, I'm just desperate. I'm too desperate. I don't know what to do. So top tier teams and the player numbers. The number of players has to be reduced to 7 or 8 per match, because the maps are too small to accommodate that type of playstyle. And by reducing the number of players, you may also want to stop that artificial nerf you have done on planes, like the FGR with its missiles and the FOE with its sparrows. Just please reduce it, because the way we have the player numbers right now, it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you to, if you want to dogfight someone, because I like dogfighting. I don't like that missile thing. I don't like it. You're forced to use it because this is how the this is the evolution. This is how it goes. You're forced to use it, but personally, I'm an old schoolist. I like things like this one. I like dogfighting. I like using the guns. So please, either give us bigger maps or reduce the number of players. And I think that reducing the number of players is the first thing to do at the moment. Another thing is, the maps. If you don't want to reduce the number of players, more maps should be added. Personally, the only 2 maps I like in the game right now, especially that new map with the city, I don't like this map. I don't know how you say it, but I don't like it at all. Like Spain, for example. Some people like Spain. I like Spain, but some people like the city. I don't like the city. I like playing the city. Most of the time, I don't spawn in the city because I don't like the map. It doesn't help me at all. It doesn't help me at all. I don't find anything useful in it, especially the AI, which distract that number of stupid players you're gonna have in your team and just leave you and go kill the AI, which makes me extremely angry. But it's okay. It's okay. I hope Gaijin will fix the game. I hope they fix it. Not entirely. Don't take it as an entire fix. But the BR change is good as a start. It's good because this is what we need the most right now. BR decompression. Things need to decompress. You can't have things like the Sukhoi 7 with an air spawn at 9.3. Just can't have it. It's completely OP. Yet I see people die with it every match. The same thing with Corsairs. You can't have an OP plane and die in the first minute of the match. How How inexperienced must someone be? I mean, come on, they're using their bombs. Okay, they're using their bombs, but you can dive and go away. You try to avoid the enemy. Why? You don't have to go straight into the enemy. You're not a bomber. You're not a bomber. You're a very useful fighter for the team. I would. I don't have the A70. I don't have it unlocked. I have. Actually, I have unlocked it, but I haven't bought it yet because I don't have the time to spend it. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do things in the game because I'm working as well, and that's why I'm uploading one video per week. But don't worry, this number will be increased. More things are about to come, and I'm not talking about montages. You'll see. Just be patient. For those 30 subscribers, please be patient. Thank you. So, to the match. I'm dead. Everyone's dead. Okay? As every match. That P51H, he has no idea. He's in a whole lot of trouble. But what's amazing is that what you're about to see is we were scissoring, and I got saved, but by my AA. My AA didn't kill the P51. Just take a look. I killed the P51, and the ATD comes in to kill me, and the AA takes him out. For once in its life, AA did its job perfectly. Oh, and I was looking at the base every 5 seconds. I didn't see anyone coming. And why? Because of the spotting system. Well, yesterday I was playing with my MiG-21 PFM. Yes, I haven't sold that. I'm flying it. And I was dogfighting two jets, a Harrier and an attendant. I managed to avoid the attendant, and I heard that Harrier sound behind me, that weird engine sound. I knew he was very close. I was looking behind me, and what happened is he showed up at 0.4 at 400 meters. That's crazy. It's crazy because the spotting system is not created for such occasions. The spotting system is created to accommodate things like this. The max BR, this should, and it's annoying because in the previous video of the F-104, I said that I'm gonna use the spotting system. I'm gonna abuse it because you're that fast that the enemy doesn't expect you. They can only hear you. They can't see you. And as far as I'm concerned, by the physics, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been 4 years since I finished school. First you see somebody, and then you hear him. Now this is something completely different if the F-104 is going beyond the speed of sound, but in the previous occasion where I was followed by the Harrier, none of us was going beyond the speed of sound. Dear Gaijin, this thing has to change, and if you are, and I know you are, going to add more top tier jets, by September, I think we're gonna have the F-14 by September, honestly. With the speed they're adding things in War Thunder, with the way they're changing the meta, by Christmas, we're gonna have a shit ton of things. Please, if you are to add more things, change some aspects. The maps, the number of players, the BR, the spotting system, especially the spotting system. Especially the spotting system has to change, because most of the time you will die because you hear somebody but you have no idea how close they are to you. Oh, this game. I don't know what the F2G is doing. He's dancing strafe me. People, if you complain about airfield campers, don't camp them. Just don't stay like a hawk above the airfield. And don't complain about airfield campers, by the way. So this match, I could show you. I really wanted to show you something different. I really want to show you some jets. I really want to show you. But the thing is that I don't get the footage I like. I don't get the footage. I want to show things, special things to people. I don't like to show your average match. And what I get is your average match. This is what I get. Honestly, 400 gigabytes of average things. Because of what I discussed in this video, because of teams, because of the BR, because of the stupid spotting system, because of everything. Combine all these, and you get a silly matchmaker. I hope things get better, because they have to get better. This game deserves more, deserves way more than it gets by its company. Of course, mission failed. What do you expect? Really? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. I'm sorry if I didn't post more. I didn't post more videos per week. I will do it. I will do so. I promise. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.